Hello everyone, and welcome to another game I played on Ptcgo. This time I'm going to be trying a Trubbish Sigilyph Masquerain deck. This deck takes advantage of the tool drop attack, which does 20 damage times the number of tools in play. It works really well with Sigilyph that just got released in Plasma Blast. Its toolbox ability lets it hold up to 4 tools, so if you have up to 4 Sigilyph on the field, you can get 16 tools in play just that way, plus any others that are attached on any other Pokemon. So here I'm going to start off with a Trubbish and a Sigilyph on the bench. It looks like my opponent is playing a Team Plasma deck or Plasma Basics, or TDK, take your pick for the name, but they start off with a Kyurem, and I'm not sure what they're trying to do, probably trying to get a Water Energy and a Chorus Machine onto that Keldeo, onto that Kyurem so they can knock me out. But it looks like they're gonna play Hypnotoxic Laser. Unfortunately, I do end up asleep, which isn't good here. He's gonna attach a Water Energy, and I don't know, maybe end his turn. But it doesn't look like he has a great hand because he's stalling. So he's gonna Ultra Ball. Not sure what he gets, but he does end up discarding a Kyurem and a Blend Energy to do that. So probably not the best start for him. But yeah, anyway, this deck also plays Masquerain, which has an ability that allows you to return tools to your hand, which is very helpful because you can sort of abuse Floatstone to retreat your actives and Silver Bangle, whatever tool you need on your active, you can just move around there essentially. So my opponent's going to go for a Keldeo and he attaches a Floatstone to it. Kind of a mistake to attach a Floatstone now since he doesn't absolutely need it, seeing that I am playing the deck I'm playing. So I'm going to attach, looks like a Floatstone, or I attach something to my Sigilyph. I'm going to attach a Giant Cape to Trubbish just to make it a little bit harder to knock out, and a Floatstone to Sigilyph. So now I have 3 tools in play, plus the one on my opponent's side. I play a Bianca, get another Trubbish, I attach an Experience Share onto it. I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to the active Trubbish, and another EXP Share onto my Sigilyph. So it looks like I have 10 tools in play altogether, so a really awesome start so far, if only it wasn't asleep and poisoned. So my opponent's going to attach a Water Energy onto his, but he only has 1 card in hand. If it's not a supporter, he may lose this game rather quickly. He's going to hit my active for 30 and hit my bench Trubbish for 30. Fortunately, I do wake up. I managed to top deck Surskit, and unfortunately I still don't have the energy to attack. So it looks like I'm just going to attach a Floatstone to Surskit, and I have the Masquerain in hand to evolve it for the next turn. So my opponent here can knock me out. Ideally, if I was in his position, I would probably go for the benched Sigilyph if I had a catcher to get all those tools out of play. But he does have 3 energy on his Kyurem. He's going to Frost Spear for the active for 30 and the knockout, and hit the bench Surskit. So here I'm going to use EXP Share to be able to transfer one of those Psychic Energy onto my bench Trubbish and promote it to the active spot. So I'm going to play down that Masquerain and N, a very fortunate top deck for me. I'm going to get the Psychic Energy I needed. And with this, I think there might be enough tools in play for the knockout. But I'm going to attach a Silver Bangle onto something, it looks like. I'm debating whether or not to move tools around. But I decide against it. I don't really know. Actually, I do. I take off the EXP Share from my active and put it on to my benched. And here I'm going to take Silver Bangle, and attach it to my active Trubbish. I just want the energy saved, so I'm going to put it on the benched in case I get knocked out. And with that, I was able to do 140 and take the first prize. So now we're even on prizes, but he's down to a Keldeo with a Floatstone, which is a terrible position to be. He's going to Hypnotoxic Laser. He does not put me to sleep, so this is really bad for him. He really needs to put some other Pokemon down, or else he is likely to lose if I can get more tools in play. I still need a few more, I think, in order to be able to take the knockout. But my opponent is taking his time, so he's probably trying to get another Pokemon out somehow. And he ends. So off this end for 5, he desperately needs a Pokemon, because I now have Sigilyph in hand, and that's his worst case scenario. So he's going to put down a Veerbank. That won't be enough to knock me out this turn. So I will have 10 HP left at the beginning of my turn. If I can put Sigilyph down, Colress, and get some more tools, his game is going to be over. So he just passes. He has no other Pokemon, so I'm going to put down Sigilyph, Level Ball for another Sigilyph, just so I can hit more off of that Colress and have more space for tools. So I'm going to Colress for 4, and I managed to hit 3 tools. So this is going to be overkill, but I'm going to attach them all, and I will be able to take the win this way. So I'm going to tool drop for 230 and the win. So looks like I may not have even needed those last tools, or certainly didn't need all of them. But yeah, thank you for watching. That was a very quick match.